This is Lav, and I found an old DVD of Disney fairies that I used to own. These DVDs used to come with fairy toys. We're going to do Which Fairy Are You Most Like, and this will include the movie fairies as well as the book fairies, if you guys are familiar with that. So let's get started.
Why, hello! I'm Fairy Mary, and I'm going to help you determine which fairy you are most like. And believe me, I should know. All the fairy hopefuls attended my class to earn their pixie dust. So, let's stop all this fluttering about and get on with it, shall we? I've prepared some special questions for you. Just choose the answer that you think most describes you. Right. So here we go then. Imagine for a moment that you could live anywhere you choose. Would you choose a farm in the countryside packed with horses, cows, and chickens? A tree house in the forest surrounded by giant trees and exotic flowers? A houseboat on a peaceful pond right next to a flowing waterfall? A glass house so you can stare at the stars? A house that was falling to pieces so you could fix it up?
I'm gonna choose a treehouse in the forest because I've always wanted to live in a treehouse.
I see that question really made you think. Excellent. But our journey has just begun. Now, suppose that it's the birthday of a good friend. What type of gift would you give them? An original artwork painted by you? Take them swimming? A book that would teach them something new? Offer to walk their dog for a week? A bouquet of flowers?
Out of all of these, I'm probably most likely to make art for them.
Ooh, an interesting answer reveals an interesting person. I look forward to your answer in this next question. Before you drift off to sleep at night, what do you like to do? Make sure the nightlight is on. Make up a story in your head. Drink a glass of water. Cuddle with your dog or your cat. Invent a special game you can play in bed.
Well, my cat Milo likes to sleep with me in bed, so I'm probably gonna choose to cuddle him.
Here's a conundrum for you.
Conundrum?
Oh, I should tell you, a conundrum is like a puzzle. So, if you were planning an outing for you and your friends, what would it be? A trip to the pool or the beach? A visit to a museum? An expedition to the zoo? A nature hike? A visit to the planetarium to gaze at the stars?
This one is hard. It's a tie between the museum and the pool or beach because I like museums, but I also like to swim and stuff. I think I'll choose the pool or beach.
Well, I know one fairy who might make the same choice. Now, if I asked one of your friends to describe you, what do you think they might say? You like to be the leader of the group. You always make them laugh. You're the best friend ever. You always look your very best. You're always very helpful.
A lot of these would describe me. But a lot of people, I don't know. I've been told I am very helpful, so I think I'll choose that one.
Oh, you surprised me with that answer. Let's see if you surprise me again. Imagine that two of your friends are quarreling. What would you do? You're willing to try anything to stop them. Try to figure out who's right by asking clever questions. Leave them alone and go play with your dog instead. Avoid getting involved so they don't get upset with you too. Tell them a special story about friendship.
I would ask questions, honestly. Like, see who's right.
You're more than halfway there, but I must still learn more about you. Let's see, suppose you lost some pixie dust. How would you react? Organize a search party. Search as many places as you can as quick as possible. Ask your animal friends. Perhaps they know where it is. Paint a lost pixie dust poster. Instead of looking for it, you'd play dress up.
That last one. I'd probably organize a search party.
Aha! I thought you might react that way. Now, if your mother or father asked you which chore you would rather do around the house, what would you choose? Caring for the plants, feeding a pet, cleaning the windows and dusting the lampshades, washing pots and pans. You like to tell others which chores to do.
The last one, honestly, but I would probably choose feeding a pet.
Why am I not surprised? I think I'm beginning to get a clear picture of you and the fairy you are most like. If I asked you to let your imagination run wild and make up a story, what might that story be about? Animals who can talk and sing. A space mission to explore the stars. A magical forest in which a blade of grass is taller than a person. A school story where everybody was really nice to the new girl. A secret world underneath the sea.
Okay, so story about me, so the school story one actually sounds like an anime, but I once wrote an entire book when I was in high school about mermaids in a secret world where mermaids existed. So that's true to life, so I'm going to choose that one.
Oh yes, that answer was very helpful. We are getting close to the answer you are waiting for. Now, suppose you lose a tooth and the tooth fairy leaves some money under your pillow. What would you do with it? Buy some snacks to share with your friends. Purchase a book. Spend it at the pet store. Buy some lip gloss. Spend it to go to the water park.
Me, I would buy lip gloss. That's just me.
This is very exciting. You are almost at the end of your journey. Please give this next answer a lot of thought.
Okay.
Suppose that someone new moves into your neighborhood. What do? Introduce yourself right away. Wait until they introduce themselves to you. Make a homemade greeting card to welcome them. Organize a party for them. Lend them your favorite book.
I'd probably introduce myself to them.
Oh my! This is a rare occurrence. There seems to be a strong similarity to not one, but 3 fairies. I'll need to ask you one more question. Choose your answer very carefully. What quality do you possess that makes you a good friend? You are very good at keeping secrets. You're always willing to try new things. Your artistic abilities inspire everyone.
I love trying new things, so I'll do that one.
The fairy that you are most like is Prilla, the newest fairy in Neverland.
I love Prilla!
Enthusiastic Prilla is a boundless bundle of energy and is willing to try anything. As the youngest fairy, she doesn't like feeling left out. But luckily, with her playful disposition, she can make a game out of anything. Since you are most like Prilla, you are probably very determined to succeed at whatever you do.
That does sound like me. I love Prilla.
To
She's
learn
one of
more
my favorite
about any
fairies.
of the fairies, you just need to choose one. It will be my pleasure to tell you all about them.
So, Ronnie is actually my favorite fairy, so we're gonna click on her.
Rani, the emotional water fairy. Rani is a bundle of contradictions. She cries very easily, But though she's sensitive, this fairy knows how to take charge. Rani is always eager to organize the various fairy events, like the leaf boat races. She can often be found in her favorite place, underwater. Why, she can hold her breath longer than anyone.
I might make a separate video where
dilly-dally. Please
I
go
do
ahead.
fairies.
Choose a fairy
Okay,
that you'd like
keep
to
talking
learn
then.
about.
I might do a separate video where I do which fairy, like these fairies, like show which each fairies like. But for now, that will conclude this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!